Hey everybody, this is Moonlight Kitsune. Welcome to Ratchet and Clank 2, Going Commando. If you can't get the innuendo, there's no hope for you.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
if
think
you
it's a
don't
very
get the
90s
innuendo,
thing.
you don't belong here.
I haven't heard the words "going commando" in a very long time, honestly.
Really?
I know,
I
but
use that
still-
all the time.
No, I think people
Ew.
just don't care anymore.
Anyways, this is a direct sequel, obviously, to Ratchet and Clank 1.
Isn't this pretty
I
much
fucking
where
hope.
you ended on the last game?
Close, it's been a year.
Yep. It's been a little over a year since our first commentary of Ratchet
No,
and Clank.
in-game it's been like
Well,
a year.
it'll be well over a year by
in-game
the
it's been a
time this is
year.
posted.
Well, I mean, it's a little over a year since the first video has been uploaded onto our channel.
Yeah, but no, in-game it's been, as they will explain, about a year, I think.
Huh.
Oh hey, we'll be seeing that logo a lot.
I believe it.
So, gentlemen, tell us about your latest
And for the record, Ratchet's voice changed to all heck.
Did his balls drop?
Basically.
The wiener roast at Al's. And then things started to slow down a bit. After that, there was the grand opening at Groovy Lube. Right. I think that was last week.
Wish this game has subtitles.
We're still pretty busy, but in a more,
I'll have to check and see if the next one does. I don't recall if they do.
out my radiator core.
Yeah, because, I mean, I'm recording for the commentary, so I can't really hear the audio.
Well, I will say, this guy has a really bad speech impediment.
Technical difficulties.
Basically, that was the
Oh,
fat guy
I-
saying, "We
maybe?
found a man."
What the?
That wasn't me. I've edited that properly.
I'm sorry to incapacitate you, but our entire galaxy is in a very precocious situation.
Anyways, meet Mr. Fizzwidget.
For sustenance on a mission of dire urgitude.
Hello.
Superfluous peril.
This guy,
Vigilant paritude.
Make any sense?
is incompetent at best.
Dangerous mission in another galaxy.
Ignore the background commentary. I'm sorry about it.
This top secret biological experiment was
Yes,
from our test
two great
Dr.
heroes.
Chum Chums!
criminal mastermind.
Two great heroes are being
It
drafted.
looks
That
like
guy
a
looks badass.
tribble.
We'll do it. We will.
You're not far off there, Claire.
No, a twonky. That's
It's
what
either-
it looks like, a twonky.
Missing that
It's
one.
either Chum Chum or Zubini.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
State-of-the-art robotic masseuse.
Well, Claire, it was Star Trek.
Ratchet now need you in superlatory shape while in transit to the
I'm not
Okay.
entirely sure where Gary's coming from.
training and conditioning, including
What, Chum Chum? You never heard of Chum Chum or Zubini?
ballroom dance and origami.
My god, it's like a different language is being fucking spoken in here.
Welcome the nerd. Hey, here's the first thing for Ratchet. He's actually got armor.
Huzzah. Does that mean you take double the hit damage?
Well, all
Or
the
get
things they
protected
got
by double
right.
damage?
I
Of
think
the-
that
Okay,
the
what you
answer's
just
no.
said did not make sense. You get protected by double damage. That's like saying, so they cured your leukemia by giving you cancer? No. No.
But this game has many an advancement.
I
That
think he meant he can take double the damage with the armor.
I know that's what he meant, but like the sentence that came out was literally
yeah, the
the
sentence
exact
structure was
opposite.
really bad, Gary.
That's what I was saying.
but
Are you
as I'm demonstrating right there,
demonstrating things?
yeah, my
Oh.
favorite innovation is not perfect yet. And I forgot to shut off the help desk. Oh, I do have subtitles.
Hey!
Just gonna turn them on till now. But this game has fixed a lot of things. First off, the ability to strafe.
Oh, hey. Person
I can
mode.
free strafe now.
And you got the wrench again. Awesome.
Yep. That never leaves Ratchet's side.
Still
But
doesn't
they-
know how to fucking climb ladders properly
With the ability
anyway.
to jump like that, who cares?
Kind of true, yeah. Unless you get a tall enough
Our
ladder.
worst place would be climbing them.
Next thing they fixed was the auto-aiming system. Holy crap, that thing's a godsend. I don't have to specifically aim at every enemy now, or just fire and pray I hit.
And in the corner, we see Crash Bandicoot in tears as you take his crates.
Oh, they'll still count to the box gem.
Nice!
Yeah, this they had a lot of fun with the weapons in this game.
So
Uh,
get all your weapons from the last game with you.
No, you get
Oh.
a
Yeah,
chunk
you
of
have to
them.
go through all that all over again.
No. Basically, because a Ratchet was sort of dragged here, he didn't have time to grab his weapons. That's the explanation I'm using.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of common sense there, but
Now,
yeah.
they do realize that, hey, they had a bunch of really nice weapons in the last game. Which brings me
I mean,
to the
that's
second thing that they really did well. Oh, cutscene.
I mean, that's
Damn it.
kind of like in a God of War franchise that, all the power-ups and, items were carried over in between each game. So, I mean, the only weapon that gets carried over is pretty much the Blade of Chaos, with just a different look in every game.
Wow.
Oh boy, the villain in this game is a big loser too.
I don't know. He may be slightly clumsy, but hard to call someone a loser when they look that badass.
And plus, they did get away.
I can
Also,
argue that
I'm not
point
sure.
with
I'm not sure I really like the auto aim system. It's better than the last game
Well-
having nothing, but I feel like the we're just going to aim at whatever's closest to the center of the screen and you is potentially possibly
Can be
annoying.
frustrating, but this is the second game they're still working the kinks out.
Well,
The
yeah,
strafing in
I
this
know
game
that.
Is crap is
I know
basically
that.
crap as well. It
I
comes
know
down
that.
to being they really basically get it all down in King 3. And yes, bugs for less.
Is it hosted by Fugnificent? You know what I mean?
Ah, yes. The good old video game adage, your weapons do no damage to you. Just everything else.
In this case, I think they can both snot it because it's because of nanotech. Your weapons are synced to
IFF.
you, basically.
IFF. Everything in the world has an IFF beacon.
Well, that's the handy thing of having nanotech.
Itsy bitsy spider went into the spaceship.
Well, no, that's literally what it's called. It's called an
Identify
IFF.
friend foe.
Yeah.
To be fair, I only know that because of Mass Effect.
Bolts are still your currency or
Mega Man
experience at
Zero
this point.
series introduced me to that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Speaking
You got
of,
20 ammo.
I
Speaking
watched
of what?
Speaking of that, I watched the Johnny Spotlight video on Mighty Number 9.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Looks interesting.
I have yet to play it since they gave me the latest update. I should try it. But honestly, like, before that, it was pretty... Nah.
Doink.
What?
that was pure
Ratchet has-
Batman right there.
I'm sorry. I don't understand.
Basically, he was forced to jump off the giant fortress. Da -dee 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 -dee, blah blah.
No,
blah.
no. I don't understand. Like, where did his guns go?
Ratchet checking
Like,
in, sir.
Nobody knows.
could he not have shot them?
Who knows?
There was a
The
slight problem.
comedy, I guess.
Chief escaped with the experiment, and I have no idea where he was headed.
Not to worry. I just received an emission.
An emission, an liberty. This guy's.
Why do I get the impression that he's kind of orchestrating this whole thing?
Yeah, probs.
Da na 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 na
There's.
na.
You're both right and wrong. I can't say anything else but that, but you're both right and wrong. That comes back to bite this place so flippin' hard.
I'm on my way.
That reminds me of that segment of Dragon Ball Z where Majin Buu goes into the ice cream shop after having so much Zenny handed to him to beat the wrestler or whatever.
Mhm.
Like, the guy's like, "You forgot your change!" And Majin Buu just looks back at the ice cream guy and is like, "No, you keep! I get all ice cream!"
Now, this is one of my favorite things they've done. Multiple paths.
Lighting? Oh.
There were very few instances of this in Ratchet and Clank 1. However, here, basically every world, besides I want to say the last one, and that's because that's leading up to the final boss, has an alternate path.
You're kind of an asshole for that.
If I get anywhere nearer to them, they're gonna eat me.
Oh, okay. Because they apparently
all these
just
creatures
seemed to
all these
originally
creatures here
be
are
just...
carnivorous.
Okay. Originally it just seemed like they were like minding their own business, and then you're just
Well,
like,
you'll see.
time to
you'll
fuck
see
your day
little-
up.
You'll see.
What,
a
you
little
don't do
bit
that
later on.
to
But
enemies
see,
in other
you
games?
can see right there.
Yeah.
There's a tentacle trying to drag somebody into the water.
I guess that's your hint. And no,
that's
I
also-
do not make a conscious decision to needlessly murder things and people.
Not even for experience?
Nope.
Wow. I mean, I
Now,
do that
these
in God
guys-
of War.
I just jump on them because they give me a ride. There's no point in me hurting them, and they're indestructible anyways.
Well, no. I was saying that I do not make a conscious decision to senselessly murder things.
It's just instinct.
No, I just don't. Unless there's a
As soon as
direct
my-
reason for me to
So-
actually like go out of my way to kill it, there is no purpose. Now,
So you're
in the
telling
case
me-
of God of War, basically everything tries to kill you the moment that it sees you. So that's not really senseless murder. That's
No.
self-defense.
No.
But if it's like,
There are
oh look,
actually
here's a
moments-
flock of sheep, I better just
favorite
like
freaking
murder them.
addition to
for
the
no
game.
reason.
Right there.
There's actually moments in God of War where there's, like, humans, and, like, if
Uh-huh.
you break their necks or whatever, you get HP orbs.
Yeah, see, no, I wouldn't do that.
I would. If I need HP, fuck it.
Nah, I'm not like that.
Anyway,
Well, while you guys were talking, you missed my favorite upgrade to the series.
No, we
I
didn't miss
didn't
it.
miss it.
we saw it.
That was rather
Just didn't
spectacular.
acknowledge it.
Yeah, it's a
The
little,
nanotech
a
upgrade.
little hard to miss.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The automatic upgrade.
Back to Evan saying not needlessly killing anyone that's, anything that's not harming him in any shape or form. Are you telling me that you're one of those guys that don't kill Zoomers on Metroid?
Yeah,
Really?
I avoid them all.
Nah, I kill them.
Like, unless like they are directly in my path, and there is no way, because they do a good amount of damage, especially early game. If there's no way to like
Zooms,
get past them, this is just the spiky little mollusk things that move around. But
Oh, right.
yeah,
now
no.
I
If,
know where they are.
unless they're directly blocking my path and like I cannot get past them because they're knocking me off of a platform, or like causing me a ton of damage, then only then will I kill them because it's necessary. But no, I do not go out of my way to kill them.
And yes, I'm being a little bolt grind heavy at the moment, but one of my favorite weapons is available.
Question: if you stand on those things long enough, will they snap shut on you?
Yes.
Just wondering.
Da-da-da-da-da. Bonk.
It's your typical fly swatter trap. I don't
Well,
think it's an insta-kill.
Because here's the thing. So, this is actually touched upon in a game that came out recently called Undertale. And in the game Undertale, it is a standard kind of like Final Fantasy style RPG.
Yeah, my coworkers were talking about that.
Yeah, the thing is, it's actually a spin-off of Homestuck. And Megalovania is actually a song that was used in Homestuck, I believe. And then it was remixed for, Undertale as well. But the thing about Undertale is, like, you don't have to kill at all. You don't have to kill anyone or anything. You don't have to. You can essentially do the anime kind of style of, like, avoid their attacks until they either get tired of fighting, lose interest in the battle, or you just talk them out of it. And there's also things that you can do outside of combat to, avoid things as well. Or to avoid fights as well. But, here's the thing. If you choose to kill everyone and everything, like classic Final Fantasy RPG style, everyone hates you. And actively goes out of their way to kill you. And in fact, if you kill all the kind of what are essentially main characters, there's one last fight where the last main character, who basically is just like, oh yeah, like I don't care, whatever, do what you want, finally is like, oh, hey there, like, so you're about to, get what you want out of this whole escapade. About that, he's like, so, you enjoy the killing, don't you? And he basically, like, proceeds to tell you, like, oh, wow, you are such an asshole. You didn't really have to kill everyone, and yet you came in here and murdered everyone just because they're not like you, just because they seemed like a threat. And then he proceeds to beat the ever-living shit out of you. And he's the absolute hardest boss in the entire game.
I can believe it.
He's actually harder. He's actually harder than the boss of doing a full pacifist run.
Yeah, my coworkers mentioned that game during lunch hour yesterday, and it sounded interesting. And one of the coworkers actually follows our commentary channel. Actually suggests that we should commentate on that game eventually.
Oh, it's supposed to be hilarious unless you do, unless you kill people, and then it's really fucking sad.
For a quick interruption, you just saw me pick up a platinum bolt. Unlike the gold bolts in the first game, I actually have a purpose that'll be very clear in a few worlds for picking those things up.
Okay.
They are at best.
They actually have a purpose in this game?
Yes.
Okay.
An immediate purpose that doesn't involve me doing some strange bullshit just to unlock things.
What's the purpose of those blue orbs?
They're hit points.
Checkpoints?
They're my health.
He hasn't lost any, he doesn't need them.
Health points, okay. Yeah, that explains it.
And now, well, first, the other thing I really absolutely love, which annoyed me right there, is that they automatically start giving you, hey, you can have full ammo right at the start when you
Meanwhile, I see Samus Aran jumping in the background. Where are we? In fucking... What the hell is that place called from Metroid Prime?
Talon?
Talon, there you go. Yep.
Awesome new toys.
Yep. Gotta love them.
Same. I like the razor blade one that you were using just there.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite. Though there is one
Talk
weapon I
about
love.
a close shave.
Huh.
There's one weapon that we'll see in a little, and well, actually far later down the line because it's really overpowered.
So pretty, an overpowered weapon.
Oh, it's
Eh.
awesome.
It wouldn't be the first. I mean,
Oh no, I like overpowered weapons. They make the game so much fun.
I don't.
But as you, just for, if you had any more doubts about the creatures here being peaceful, pay attention to where I'm about to go here. You literally cannot save any of these people.
Is it in a different galaxy though?
Yeah. But see, they just ate him. Despite my attempts to save him. Wait. Just so I can make sure I translate. What did you mean by different galaxy?
I mean, this is a different galaxy than the one you were in last game, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We are in the Bogon galaxy. The original one is the
Swamp.
Solana.
Swamp Planet then.
Well, I want to claim it's the Solana.
The original one is what?
I think it's the Solana galaxy. Don't quote me on that. It's been a bit. It's easy enough to find when we get back to the next game.
So, when did you exactly start recording this game?
It's been some time, actually.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's been a while since all of us have had time to get together and record.
Well, I mean,
I've
we're
had-
still getting
I've had the
content
files.
there, so.
I've had. Yeah, well, there's that issue of time for me now because of my job.
I mean,
I
still.
actually for a fun update, I've got a job now. I work night shift.
Yeah, same here.
But I've had the files for this game on my computer for a while. It's just I was looking for my gag for the last video. I found it. It's not the Looney Tunes from the first one, but to be fair, this game didn't give me really a Looney Tunes moment for the ending.
Oh well. So at least I know what to expect in the end.
There's
So-
a gag, yes. And here's our first boss.
Yay, another gag at the end. That'll be
Tackle
awesome.
boss.
No, Japan.
Oh, damn, fucking round. There's like spikes on those things.
Yeah. And this is barely a fraction of the full creature. Ah. Hello, upgrades to my health part 2.
Nice.
I
Well,
love that.
that was a pathetic first boss.
Yes,
No,
it
I
is.
don't think it's over.
To be fair,
Probably only because Kits knew exactly what to hit, where to hit, and how hard.
Well, I mean,
Well,
that one
it's the first
didn't
boss.
appear to be very difficult.
Hey
It's
guys,
not.
I have an idea of how to beat this boss. We just really have to punch it really hard.
And in one world, we get 2 gizmos. This one happens to be free.
Da-na-na-na.
Now, we have the dynamo. The tractor beam we saw in action a minute ago. Well, yeah.
So it does things.
Yeah, basically, whenever
That's
you
what
see
you're telling me.
those, whenever you see those, what is it?
What are
I'll say
those little
receiver.
things?
The little flying things?
Yeah, the things you're playing duck hunt with.
I want to say they're swamp flies. They're actually referenced in the beginning of the next game.
Ah,
But whenever you find a see one of those receivers, right? Can't shoot the things. They will activate something. Whoop. And once again, can't save a innocent human creature. Whatever the flip that thing is.
No.
Okay, seriously.
So you can become the Green Lantern.
Basically. That's a apt description.
I'd say that's a fun description.
Only you only become the Green Lantern in select situations. And you can, yeah. It's basically a universal key.
Better than never.
And something I haven't pointed out yet, with the whole, they've upgraded the gameplay. Quick switching your weapons.
Huh. Those are always nice.
Oh hey, your gun's out of ammo? Just tap the triangle button twice, or whatever your weapon select button is, and you'll fall back to the last one you used. And vice versa.
Yeah, see, that's what I like. I like
Only
games
for 2
that's
weapons.
easy to switch weapons around.
It's only for 2 weapons, so
Still.
it's whatever you, like, example, a Lancer here, and then, say, the chopper blades. You can switch between those. But hey.
Still looks like you're having fun.
Yep.
And the background music is fairly pleasant.
That's one thing the Ratchet and Clank
Like in a
series is
mall.
Well, that's what this place was before,
Shit happened.
yeah.
Shit happened.
Now,
This
I
shit
wanna
happened.
say, take note of that ramp. We'll be coming back here much later.
I see.
I don't have my graph boots.
When
And
we
frankly-
can turn into a
I imagine
go-kart.
we're going to be backtracking to a lot of places later on, huh?
Not a lot, but... well...
Ratchet, come in. Are you there?
Copy, Mr. Fizzwidget.
Listen.
I just wish I had
New
Clank from the
information
beginning.
on our experiments wherewithal. The thief
Wherewithal.
was
Indemnified.
at Mactar Resort. Also,
Ah, the Mactar
deploy a
Resort.
moon-sized jamming array into Mactar Resort orbit.
Should I take it out?
Affirmulous. It's disconfabulating our annual
Fuck this guy.
Is he saying words
These
wrong
aren't
on
words.
purpose, or...
These aren't words.
You man enough, hero enough, insane enough to step into the ring with 2 of the fiercest warriors in the galaxy? If you answered yes, you're a big, fat liar. But that's okay, because
Unless you say happen to be, say, Ratchet.
you're home for a special mega view event.
This is another thing I'm really glad they entered, or inputted into the series, is these arenas. They are a great place to farm for bolts and experience.
You're big and ain't ya?
Oh, he ain't big. He's big.
Nah. No one can top Ugzon the Third. Ugzon the Third, final boss of Serious Sam, the first encounter.
But hey, convenient size comparison right there.
Chain blade, huh? I've got the coordinates. Ratchet out.
I got a
Yeah.
question. Where's Clank?
In the intro, he's working at Megacorp right now as an accountant. Being more
What the
than a
heck was
back.
that?
He chose willingly to work at Megacorp as an accountant.
Yep.
You want your checks? I stay
And
home. I
And
clean.
he's getting top.
cook.
He's getting top dollar.
I do my taxes.
And robot masseuse.
Oh yeah, he's got that. Speaking of,
Meanwhile,
we'll
Oh,
be
he has
seeing
a
her
girlfriend.
a little bit more.
Is that his girlfriend?
Not yet.
Not yet. So it's okay. Nice. Cool. My.
I said.
He's in the shop. Or cap and a fucking towel.
Oh, dude.
Hey, nobody said that the people who make these games don't have a sense of humor. And as for Clank's girlfriend, he has a number of love interests.
See.
Because he's suave as fuck.
And to be fair, technically speaking, one of those robots lusting after him is a guy.
Oh.
Very smooth.
You'll see him. You'll see said ahem lust in the next game. However,
I look forward.